Hello and welcome back to another IG Pack Opening Extra. Today, we will be opening some things I've been hanging on to for quite some time now. These dollar store 3-card packs for both Sword and Shield, base set, and Rebel Flash. If you've never opened these are a little bit special in the fact that they can literally contain anything. It's not just like, oh, it can have one rare card, cool. No, it can have multiple rare cards in one pack, as seen in my example here whenever I pulled a Alolan Muck and regular Muck Tag Team GX and Red's Challenge out of the same freaking pack. So, we're going to start with the Rebel Clash. Let us see what we have. And also on top of, there we go, on top of opening packs, I will also be upgrading the background a bit. See what we have for our first one. Alright, we have ourselves a Koffing. I like the art. Freaking, he's got a very snide look on his face, and what is that background? Looks like, oh, he's coming up out of a sewer. That's good. That's really good. We also have ourselves a Holo Luxray. Sorry, I'm trying the new setup and having to deal with my mic being over my visual setup is not okay. Hopefully things will work out fine. But we have this here Luxray Holo, very nice looking boy, and for our last, we have ourselves a Nugget. Alright, I figured I could we'll start with him. So, I figured this would be a good way to educate y'all a little bit on, some of my interests outside of just Pokemon. As you can see, there's a few already up on the board, but I figured this would be a good way to have some fun. That was a bit more difficult than I was expecting it to be, but my boy Dodogama is on the board. Oh yeah, I have 21 packs of these in total, because apparently whenever I was at the store I couldn't count. Bought one extra. I meant to grab 10 and 10, but we have an extra Rebel Clash. So we started there first. I would have much... Odd again. There we go. I would have much rather preferred to start with Sword and Shield because base set came first, and I'm one of those order boys. Alright, let's see what we have here. Got ourselves a Choodle to start us off, hanging out by the water in the... What would you call that? Like a marshish area? No, he's hanging on a log, I see now. Man hanging out on a log in the river. We got ourselves a Baltoy Reverse. Very nice. Flying above the trees, this boy be. And for our last one, we have that, I don't even know what to call this kind, but the Fun Salazzle near the painting of itself. We'll do one more before we add to the background again. Okay. Got into this pack. Freaking, these are a pain, even for them being so dang old. Crap. I'm bad at this, It's like my first time back in a long time, so I'm having to get myself reacquainted with the system. Got ourselves, a Vulpix rubbing its eye with a nice lake in the background. Somewhere deep in the forest, this boy be. Next, we have ourselves a nice Holo Chandelure. Very nice. Oh, can't really see anything in the background too much with all the freaking holo going on. And for our final one, we have ourselves a Bronzong making its way through the grain or wheat fields. Very cool. Alright, what is next? I suppose we could go for one of the big things. Alrighty, our next background addition is this boy right here. I know, I said just a few minutes ago. It'll be a fun way for, Man, that was freaking hard to get him to stand up. The way his tail is here, I'll show you at the risk of not being able to put him back down. With his tail being like this, he doesn't really want to sit, so he kind of leans up against the back thing. I don't know if I finished my statement. I know I know I said this would be like a fun way for me to show off like non-Pokemon stuff, but at the same time, not all of it's going to be non-Pokemon stuff. Alright, we're into this one. Let's see if I can... Gotta get used to that. Need to be closer anyways. Alrighty. We got ourselves a Saba boy to start us off. He's hanging out by the water edge. A Pincurchin hanging out on the bottom of what looks to be the sea. I assume that's seaweed. I'm not 100% sure. And for our... Sorry, I'm not used to this IRL filming thing. We're back, and we have ourselves a beautiful Mantine with, of course, a Remoraid tucked underneath its wing. A nice, what is it? Frickin' co-beneficial relationship, I guess you could say. Alright, next pack. Got ourselves a Dreepy coming up out of the water, followed up by Galarian Farfetch standing on top of a rock of some sort. And then we have ourselves an Eyeball Energy. Like I said, it could be... I know I said it could be really good, but at the same time, they could also be duds, where it's just an energy. God dang it. I gotta get used to this stuff. You know, I've said that about 5 times now. Stay. Okay. For the next thing, we'll do something kind of random that I picked up. It's called Sorbet Jungle, if you're interested. They have all different kinds of these boys. Oh, he's so dusty. They have all different sorts of these boys. I think it was a blind pick, and this is the one I ended up with. But I am quite happy with Mr. X-Ray Boy. Hopefully, this time, I won't knock down the whole freaking bulletin board trying to put this man on here. Hey, that one worked out a lot better that time. Excellent. On to a Sword and Shield pack again. Oh, that one actually opened easily. Masaka. I didn't think it was possible. Alright. We got ourselves a Clobbopus hanging out at the shoreline. A Cottony. Oh, I love this one. Cottony over the flower field with a giant pile of Cottony in the background. I love it so much. And then we got, another classic. Hitmonlee training on top of the mountain with his boy Hitmonchan in the background. It's so cool whenever they have co-assigning cards where you can see part of it in one card and the other part in another. Good stuff. Rebel Clash again. As you can see, we're bouncing back and forth between the two. Keeping it even. Well, even until the end whenever I have an extra Rebel Clash pack. But, it be what it be. We got ourselves a Surskit to start off, followed up by an Aegislash doing his King Shield, I believe it's called. Or it's King Shield. And we have a Horror Energy. Very interesting. Oh, wow. Okay, I'll throw it up real quick for the TCG nerds that don't already know this card. That's pretty good. Pretty dang good. I'll have to remember those whenever I actually get to playing on the TCG Live client. Yeah, so in that case, it's gonna be some TCG Online videos for pack openings for a while. It's going to be a good little while. But I am aware that we've moved on, just backlog of recording and I wanted to have some kind of like big send-off for the TCGO client since we've been with it so long. Got ourselves a Sizzlipede inside of a cave with some water dripping all around. We got ourselves a Yamper in the field looking at, I guess, just chilling out, watching the clouds, I suppose. And we got ourselves some Team Yell grunts. Them boys just want to support Marnie. It's nothing more. They just want to support her. They ain't really that bad. I love how we've gone from like... I know this meme has probably been said, and I'm behind. But I mean, look at me. I'm sitting here opening base set Sword and Shield and Rebel Clash packs, 2 of the freaking first sets out of that set, and I literally have Scarlet and Violet and the first set. I literally have the equivalent for the next freaking set sitting on my desk as well. Yeah, that's how behind I am, but it really is kind of funny how we went from actual criminal organizations like Team Rocket and Team Magma and Magma and Aqua, they were more environmental organizations, I suppose. But then we have like Team Galactic. They're definitely I would definitely say a criminal organization. And then, same with freaking Black and White. Freaking Getzes and his bunch were freaking bad too. And then we slowly just morph. Not slowly. They just, ever since like Gen 7, things kind of got a little bit more goofy. Like Team Skull is fine and fun, and I guess they're kind of bad. Got a Galarian Meowth on the ship. My man's a pirate, boy. Oh boy, there it is. There it is. We have ourselves our first real hit. A freaking Kapajara V. It's the full art version, not the secret. It's just the full art version, which is very nice. I love it, I love it. And for our last one, we have a Capricious Bucket. But yeah, like, I don't know. Team Skull was still like kind of bad and more of like an organized group for evil. Whereas Team Yell is just a bunch of idiots that are a little bit too passionate about freaking cheering on somebody and trying to help their favorite person win at any cost. Like, it's the kind of thing where, like, their hearts are in the right places, I'd say, but they're a bunch of idiots at the same time. Alright, next we've got our boy, This Is Fine Boy, as a pin as well. As you can't tell at this point, I do enjoy me some pins. And I've honestly starting to love them even more because, there we go. Because, for this exact reason, because I can expand the background. I find it really fun. Another Sword and Shield base set pack. I find it really fun to expand the background and let it grow and evolve over time. Of course, like, the reason it's getting so much today is because it's been so long since I've actually recorded one of these. I just have a backlog of stuff to put up for it. Alright. Let's see. We got ourselves a Shelder to start things off. Riding that surf. I think he's riding a wave. At least I assume. Or he's freaking sliding down a mountain one. And I really don't think it's the latter. We got a Mawile out in a great storm. Very cool. And then we have ourselves a Lumberry. Classic berries. Alright. Bump the thing. There we go. Got ourselves a Rebel Clash. Ooh, Arrokuda. Arrokuda swimming slightly above the bed of the river. We have ourselves a Heatmor reverse with his chilling in a volcano, and he's about to do a big slash. And we have a Morpeko running in what looks like an electric hamster wheel that it created itself. That's freaking fun. Alrighty, boys, our next addition to the background is another one of my favorites. Aggron. That boy, he'll probably sit a lot easier. Yep, that's the good stuff. Another gift. Much thanks. You know who you are if you're watching this right now, and I do thank you both. Alright, next pack. I love the backgrounds. Alright. We got ourselves a Sword and Shield. A set pack again. Alright, starting things off here with the Galarian Zigzagoon, followed up by the Knitted Muna. Very nice. And then we have the Reboot running through the grass, kicking up dust or fire as he goes. I know he has some flaming feet whenever he evolves, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure that's Cinderace, if I'm not mistaken. But I could be wrong. I would not be surprised. Wouldn't be the first time I'd been wrong, that's for dang sure. Alright. Come on. Oh, I don't want to mess up any cards here. Come on. There we go. Oh, spice. Alright, speaking of spice, I only say that because I think of spiced apples. We got ourselves an apple in here, hanging out with a bunch of other apples on a tree. And followed up by Hatina walking across the flower petals? Wow. Thing is pretty light if it can just walk across flower petals like that. And then we have the oh-so-elusive water energy. Very good. So I don't think I'll be able to get to all the freaking background stuff that I have to put up today. But this is definitely something I'm going to start today, is the Kanto gym badges. So, the reason I thought these would be fun would be because at the time of recording and posting, more than likely, hang on. At the time of recording and posting, I am currently playing through, there we go. I am currently playing through Pokemon Red and have, there we go, stay. Looking good, looking good. Alright, I am currently playing through Pokemon Red, and I thought it would be fun if the background here would reflect my badge progression. I'm gonna do my best to, like, coincide when an IG pack opening would upload. Like, with that episode corresponding to around the time with how many badges I would have, so it would update, so that'd be another way for things to evolve and actually have some purpose behind them. We got a Roselia in the grass, Joltik hanging out on the tree in the forest, thick forest it seems like, and we have, once again, the ever so elusive eyeball energy. But yeah, I do have more than just the Kanto set of gym badges, because I do plan on playing through all of them. I might already mention that. But yeah, at some point, this whole thing can be filled up with every badge as we progress through the games. Alright, we got ourselves a Voltorb. Ooh, doing a big old shock. He's inside the power plant, I would assume. Oh, we have our pirate Galarian Meow as a reverse this time. And for the final one, we have Milo, that grassy boy. Okay. Misty's badge goes up. I don't think you'll be able to see the fingerprints from there, which is good. We'll make this one a dual edition with also the addition of Gigamonti. Indeed, another thing that I do enjoy. I enjoy the FNAF stuff, but I also enjoy Spiff's videos. Get on there. It's my Giga Boy right there. Alrighty, next pack. Bada bing, bada boom. Back to Sword and Shield in this room. Okay, got ourselves a Rhyhorn to start us off. What is he doing? He is plowing down some freaking rocky paths, that's for sure. We got ourselves a Dreadnought walking through the creek right in front of a waterfall. And for our last one, we have ourselves a Metal Saucer. Very nice. We're running out of packs. Very slowly but surely. Okay. Got ourselves a Skwovet to start us off. I can't tell if he's either looking at his hoard of berries he has, or if he found someone else's hoard of berries. I'm not quite sure. We got a Snover in the forest inspecting the shoe print in the snow, and for the last one we have a Nugget. Only you were like a real Nugget. That would be in the money right now. On to our next item. This is somebody else that you're going to be seeing a lot of in the background in the near future. This is only the start of the ride and love. She is, for sure, Genshin waifu, for me at least. Alrighty boys, if you haven't been keeping track, which I don't blame you, we're down to our last 4 packs. Just 4 more to go, and just a couple more pieces to the back to go. What do we have here? we have ourselves a Rookidee standing on the branch in what seems to be winter, or very, very early spring. Oh wow, I don't think I've seen this boy before. Look at this Krabby with all these bubbles. I love the drawing. I love the style of the bubbles and the various colors and such things. They're great. And we have ourselves a Steel Energy. Rebel Clash again. We haven't had very many hits other than the Tapejara, which, heck, it's understandable. These things are probably some of the most random freaking packs you could buy out there. We got ourselves an Angry Shinx, where he looks kind of angry. He looks kind of like mischievously angry. He's like, got his eyes kind of slanted, but he doesn't really look like he's pissed off. He looks like he's like kind of ready for a fight kind of deal, I guess. But anyways, we have ourselves a Galarian Yamask as well, walking around the ruins as is appropriate. And we have a Skuntank walking through the forest in autumn. Surge's badge goes up next. Alright, and we have my boy Pom Pom. Yes, I am a bit of a MiHoYo boy. Play both Genshin and Star Rail. If I had more time, I'd probably be playing Honkai 3rd Impact as well. But I don't. So, we're just Star Rail and Genshin for the moment. Next pack. Bada bing, bada boom. Got ourselves another Sword and Shield in this room. Down to our last Sword and Shield base set, actually. Alright, we got ourselves a Galarian Ponyta to start us off, walking through a very flower-born forest. We got ourselves the Mantine from earlier, but this time it's a reverse. Got his trusty Remoraid under his wing, and an Aurora Energy. Very nice. Okay. We got ourselves a Rebel Clash to finish us off, of course. Maybe it's the last pack, best pack. But there's only one way to... Oh, god dang it. But there's only one way to find out. Alrighty, we got that boy Applin in an apple orchard. I guess it's a different angle from the one we saw earlier. Or maybe they just naturally hang out in freaking fruit orchards. We got ourselves the PETA boys, the sleepy boy, the alert boy, and the hungry boy. And finally, we have ourselves a Hachula making a big old jump and a dent in that tree for sure. Alright, I'm gonna add a couple more things to the background, but that's generally it. As always, boys, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time for some more IG pack opening extras.